Good evening, air signs, Gemini, Aqua, and Libra. This is a weekend read, general energies. Spirit, give us true and precise messages for the air signs for the weekend, general energies for the air signs for the weekend. Hope everyone is doing well. It has been so cold here in South Carolina. Spirit, give us true and precise message, overall energy for the Gemini, please. Oh, Gemini wants to speak. Overall energy for the Aquas. Overall energy for the Aqua. Aquarius, please, Spirit, for the weekend. Aquarius for the weekend. Oh, gonna get quiet on us now. Aquarius for the weekend, please. Aquarius for the weekend. Wow. Aquarius isn't speaking. Let's switch to Libra. Libra, you got anything to say? Libras. Oh. Spirit, what's the Libra's energy going to be for the weekend? And Aquarius? Aqua. For the weekend. Of course. Libra's undecided as always. There you go. No shade there. Alright. Let those marinate for a second. Spirit, give us true and precise messages for the overall energy for the air signs. 7 cards, please. 7 cards for their general energy for this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, please. Thank you. One more, please, Spirit. For the air signs. One more. Thank you. Okay. Let me clarify. So first up, you have the Magician. Air signs for Friday. Manifesting, listening to your higher intuition, listening to Source. Your third eye is open, your heart chakras are open, you're in your power. You recently had 3 towers or more, a rebirth. I see the shedding of the skin here. So you recently have gone through a soul rebirth, and you have all the tools within you to manifest anything you want, pretty much. Aquarius, we are the manifestors. We bring change. Everything we touches changes, right? So you're very much in your power. You're shedding that old skin, getting comfortable with the new you, that Phoenix rising energy on Friday. Okay, oh, I forgot to do those. I'll do those in a second. The moon later on Friday is you know, the shadow side of things that have been illuminated recently with this past moon. Brought a lot of tears, especially with the Mercury retrograde, brought up a lot of old traumas, childhood traumas, younger age traumas, things that, you know, people that you've lost in your lifetime, either by, you know, going separate ways or by death. You know, speaking perhaps with your counterpart regarding these situations and what path you're going to be taking on this next moon cycle, this new cycle that you're on. You are the phoenix rising, you shed your old skin, you're finding that new, you want a new path, you know that you want to be in your mission. So you're releasing old things, you're turning your back to those maybe three-party situations or people in your life that no longer serve you, standing firmly on a solid foundation now in your belief system and keeping it close to heart. You're ready to journey on. You feel like a voyager or a journeyman, ready to take on anything, but releasing things that no longer serve you, and those even close to you that you love, or perhaps a divine counterpart, letting them go. And if it's meant to be, they will return to you, right? And you're going to concentrate on loving yourself. All right, and your counterpart here, Matt, Page of Wands, is holding to the belief of this connection, in control of themselves, their emotions, or trying to. Their heart chakra is wide open, their solar plexus is open now, and giving them courage and strength. And they hear you telepathically. They're listening to the communication that you're sending them. The sun card is here to let you know that the sun will always shine, always be there for you. As you work on your pentacles or spinning your gold, you are nurturing your inner child, very nice. And you are also healing other inner child. Perhaps you're a teacher or a healer, an empath, and you're doing this work for spirit, and this causes the sun to shine on you in abundance in many ways. You are in your truth, the Ace of Swords, with a lot of passion, a lot of fiery passion. Some may even be too fiery, but because they're jumping through or on top of being slayed even. For some feel that they are in their truth and want to slay those that are not in their truth. I don't know, I'm getting that. Don't be slaying anybody. Alright, it's figuratively. Ace of Pentacles, a new start regarding your jobs or work situation. So some people are starting new jobs or new businesses, a new endeavor. Again, it's a new start, it's an ace. So you have the two aces here. The moon, you've already shed the old skin, you've got the phoenix rising here. You're listening to your intuition and you're really growing spiritually. Okay, so before we clarify the cards, let me go back to the Gemini. My apologies. So Gemini, this is like, the full circle, right? A new beginning. You are shining brightly. In all your emotions you've had to go through with this Mercury retrograde, you are really coming to the light now, shining. You've come to full circle, a close of this cycle, and this is all your aura shining brightly. And there's two white ones here. This represents you and your partner, perhaps a twin flame or a soulmate. Aquarius, you are the Phoenix Rising. You're the epitome of Phoenix Rising. Very etheric energy here of that shedding the old skin, having that soul rebirth, rising up to help others and bringing others up with you, pulling them up in a higher vibration as well, spreading your wings to fly, and tell everyone of your new sun, your new energy. You're just very vibrant here in this card. I feel a lot of energy in that. I'm excited for you. So Libra has two cards, so this could be two different groups of people we're talking here. So one group of the Libras, or a few, and not very many. I feel more of the hummingbird energy. Scorpio, though, is coming so emotional, trying to follow the light, but ready to bite. His claws or her claws are open, it's stinging with a lot of pain. It really wants to go around stinging people now with this tail and cause some pain. They're strong. Their solar plexus is open. It's giving them intuition, but it's also giving them the strength and courage to just be themselves. But unfortunately, themselves, even though they're listening to their higher self, it's causing pain to others. And they're intentionally, because when the Scorpio stings, they intend to sting. Some of those Libras are the hummingbird, though. Still protective energy, because believe it or not, as tiny as a hummingbird is, they're very protective over their nest. And very much in their emotion, but look how bright and shining their aura is. Their throat chakra is very passionate. Anything they're speaking this weekend is going to be just passion, like a lot of emotion, a lot of passion. Alright? And remember, Mercury did go direct today. There goes my throat chakra. However, we still have 2 weeks of the shadow side, the back shadow side. So things are still coming up, and people are still going to be, for those 2 weeks, dealing with those emotional things or triggers that did come up during Mercury retrograde. People that came back into people's lives, you know, past loves, past, you know, energies. So let's clarify these other cards, shall we? Spirit, clarify the Magician for the air signs. Clarify the Magician for the air signs on Friday. What else is going on Friday for the air signs, Gemini, Aqua, and Libra? What else is going on for the air signs for Friday? Well, finally, putting down burdens and walking away. Well, okay. Because they want to go to their King of Swords, so that they can be with the love of their life, the divine counterpart. Build the Ten of Pentacles with that person, turning their back on the karmic or their soulmates, karmic soulmates, the person they were with, the third party, so that the sun will shine. And here she's very powerful. She's got fire coming from her fingertips, and she has favor on her abilities from the sun as good karma. Clarify the moon energy, please. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take, but it's also the third party situation being handled or dealt with. And here we have this card just popped up or flipped over, and it's up in reverse. So an ending to that heartache regarding the three persons, and putting an end to it and healing the heartache. Thank you, Spirit. And there's been a death regarding that situation. So the third party situation or the karmic relationship is dead. It's an ending. It's going to not be an issue anymore. They're separating or leaving, walking away, leaving behind the burdens that no longer serve them. Surprised we don't have the Chariot here. Maybe we will. Putting an end to those sleepless nights. She released him and let him go. Moving on for her highest good because of the tower moments. Tower after tower. Yeah, we had 3 towers. Remember that manifestation? There's 3 towers that recently fell. This one is also people that are causing drama in their life behind the scenes regarding the twin flame situation. And Judgment is here to probably bring that tower, but to equal things out. And afterwards, you're going to be resting and kind of going within and healing yourself with the 4 swords. Your swords are hung. There is one upright, so this is the truth. and you are in your truth in doing so. You are in the right. This was a divinely guided move regarding those extra people. 5 of Cups, 3 are spilt, 2 still stand, but she's nurturing herself here, which is good. Oh, that one. Let's clarify the Page of Wands. Clarifying the Page of Wands. With 9 of Cups, wants to be abundant in emotional love. 3 of Pentacles, putting the work in regarding this new endeavor. With the 9 of Pentacles, continue with very financially abundant, and communication with the Ace, a new beginning. Communication regarding a new beginning with this new person. And Temperance is here with the Sun card. Again, to balance things out, to make them right. Regarding the Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, and we had the other queens here too, so it's regarding the third-party situations. Okay, we do have Ace of Truth here, or Ace of Swords, which is truth, passion, and we've got High Priestess. So, and somewhere we had the Hierophant, no, the Emperor. High Priestess is, she knows that without darkness we don't have light. So she understands the shadow, how to work in the shadows. She understands and can easily go between worlds and play with the fire between them. She is the epitome of truth. She sees the truth behind the lies. She sees behind the veil things to come, things of the future, things of the past. And she's in her power, willing to move forward on her own from the King of Cups, if need be. Because things were not balanced. What's this Ace of Pentacles? Turning their back, the Lovers. And in this Lovers card, you notice they look like stone statues, but more importantly, the trees behind them are dead. They're burned up. There's no flame, no passion. But here on this tree, there's a little bit of passion left, a little bit of flame still on her side. So they have to work at reigniting that passion between them. The passion is gone. And so she's walking away for a new beginning on her own. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else? The Queen of Swords. And he's coming in and begging for forgiveness, apologizing, and asking Spirit for guidance. He gives you Fairy card. Spirit, give us a card for Gemini, please. What would you like for Gemini, please? Card for Gemini. A card for Aqua. A card for Aqua, please. Thank you. And a card for Libra, please. Oops. Yeah, there's 2 groups, definitely. So that was for Scorpio. This is the Hummingbird. Okay, so for Gemini, you have strength, beautiful card. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. It's a beautiful card. Aquarius, the Phoenix. The Sun card. Woohoo! Wow, and he's okay. Plans that work out perfectly. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. Gratitude for the blessings of life. And there's a whole bunch of sunflowers. How beautiful. It's a nice card. Okay, and Libra, Scorpio here. Okay, that group that resonated with Scorpio this weekend. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. Cautious but wise actions needed. Meticulous attention to details and be kind to others. Yeah, that definitely sounds like there's a little bit of an issue with that group. Alright, and the Hummingbird got Prince of Summer, romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So, air signs is what I have for you for the weekend. I hope you have a blessed weekend. Namaste.